nejsme slyšet.
Počkej, takže ale jako tak se poslouchejte, protože musíme dát.
You look like you can handle yourself. Wanna put on a show? Step right up, step right up. Do we have a contender here? What is this?
Potom jakože tady, ne tam.
Ano, pane. Dobře práce. Dobrá do práce. Víš, že jste krát?
You are exactly the type for our show. You look like you can handle yourself. Wanna put on a show?
Kamo, ruka se nejasí. Bude se bojovat, abych to zapadlo.
Step right up, step right up. Do we have a contender here?
Ruka si ho zatím.
Ooh-wee, what is this fine vision of badassery I see before me? You are exactly the type for our show! You look like you can handle yourself. Wanna put on a show?
Už teď. To možná jde na telefon.
Step right up, step right up. Do we have a contender here? Ooh-wee, what is this fine vision of badassery I see before me? You are exactly the type for our show! You look like you can handle yourself. Wanna put on a show? Step right up, step right. Do we have a contender here? Ooh-wee, what is this fine vision of badassery I see before me? You are exactly the type for our show! You look like you can handle yourself. Wanna put on a show? Step right up, step right up. Do we have a contender here? Ooh-wee, what is this fine vision of badassery I see before me? You are exactly the type for our show! You look like you can...
Hello everyone and welcome back to MADstream, the official stream of MADFINGER Games. I am Jakub, I'm joined by Tomasz.
Hey guys!
But we're not going to be here just us two because we have some very special guests for you today. I'm proud to say that we have four idiots? No, don't come on just yet. That managed to win the championship in the first ever tournament of Shadowgun War Games. So a lot to look forward to. You're going to be able to ask them questions, you know, they're going to tell you some stories, and you're going to be able to kick their ass in the PvP. So a lot to look forward to. But before we do that, there's our news and questions. Let's start with news.
Yeah, you read the news and then I'm gonna read the questions.
All right, good. Okay, so do we have some jingle for the news? We don't. Okay, whatever he says. You know that this time they can hear you because of the mic. Okay, so the news is that Shadowgun Legends is going to receive an update called 0.6.2, which is going to be introduced most likely next week. and it's going to
right.
contain a couple of really interesting things. It's a minor update, not a major one, but it is going to contain weekly events, because we have teased the Genesis system for quite some time. Pedro Dorado and all the others. So from tomorrow, there's this event starting, PvP centered event. And this PvP centered event will continue to a second week, and after that, every single week there's going to be a new event.
So from next week there will be events almost all the time, right?
Well, every week actually, every week, and
That's
it's going to
awesome.
be. We currently have, I think, 6 different events. Every event you're going to have to do different things to get different rewards and so on. So you're not going to be bored for the late game, never ever again. So that's one of the things that is going to be introduced in the update 6.2. Also, there's going to be a little bit of rebalancing and reshuffling of the drop rates and of the difficulty of the dungeons and the arenas. So, because many of you guys have been asking for the increased drop rates, so that is what we're delivering. The drop rates in the end game dungeons are going to be increased significantly, but also the difficulty is going to be increased significantly. So, finishing the dungeon is going to be more difficult, but you know, the rewards are going to be adequate, much better. All those sweet legendaries. We're also nerfing some of the dungeons, so the Blade Dancer is not going to be as impossible to do, and so on. And Bronze Arena is going to be much easier as well. Okay, and then of course we're focusing this time again very much on the bug fixes. On all the bug fixes, not the critical ones that we were doing in the past, but also on the minor ones as well, because like you guys have been complaining about them for years. So that's Shadowgun Legends. Shadowgun War Games is still open for pre-registration, so go to ShadowgunWarGames.com and you can pre-register. If you pre-register, there's a couple of things that are going to await you. First of all, the obvious one is
You're gonna be in the beta?
No, not 100%, but
Okay.
you're going to get a chance, because this beta for War Games is going to be a smaller beta than we did for Legends, and we're going to handpick the people who are super invested in the game and then test it with them, because we're going to be scheduling matches and so on. So yeah, so the ESA guys definitely will be part of the beta. That's news for you. Good news. Yeah. All right. So the other thing that you're going to get is you're going to be eligible to get super cool rewards when you pre-register at launch. Some exclusive things that we will not still reveal, and also you will be notified about all the development news, because of course we're going to be doing the new War Room, this development stream that we did for Shadowgun Legends, where we're going to explain everything about the development. So we're going to be doing that, and you're going to get invites when you're going to pre-register and so on. So you will be first-hand information.
That's worth it, I guess.
It is? Well, the rewards are probably the most exciting
Yeah.
thing for these guys.
For me, it's a reward.
Okay, so that's the War Games news. Also, Shadowgun Legends Nintendo Switch, we have some questions about it, so I can tease that it is not coming this year, but it is coming in 2019. Unkilled news. We have introduced one small update, which contains a little bit of a nerfing of a couple of things and improving certain things, and it's paving the way for the major update, which is going to be multiplayer-centered update.
Yeah. That's everybody what was looking for last year.
Everybody is looking forward to it. We have left you hanging for quite some time, so now it's time to remedy that. Yep. Okay, so we had the more specific. We have rebalanced the UNG-12. We have nerfed the prototype gun. You know, I can almost hear you cheering, because the community have been asking for that for ages. And this is good news for all the new guys. All the features in Unkilled, like the multiplayer ranked and the skirmish and so on, are open at rank 3 already. So the game opens up for everybody. And
in the beginning, nice.
In the beginning, yep. So good step. The next update, I can already tease, is going to come most likely in October, and is going to be major. It's going to be a game changer. Many of you remember what happened when we introduced the multiplayer update, the 0.5. This is going to be equal, if not bigger.
I think it's gonna be bigger.
Okay.
But I don't want to tease you.
I need to rest a little bit, so you can tell them what's coming in Dead Trigger 2.
Alright, so in Dead Trigger 2, we are scheduling also a new big update.
In half September, towards the end of September.
Yeah. So there's gonna be a new weapons, new tech level, what you've been waiting for some time. Also, new environments, new mini games, and also new rewards. But I don't know which one. Do you know something more about?
Well, it's just like mini games was sort of
Yeah.
my code word for new gameplays, basically. So a lot to play.
You mean like new generic gameplays?
Yeah. Okay, and you can look forward to it in the second half of December.
Yeah.
Well, I already said that. Okay.
Questions?
Let's let's just breeze through
Just
them,
go through the
and then we
questions.
can invite the guys.
Okay,
from...
so Sonu Singh asking is, when will be able to see hackers in a jail in the game?
Okay, so we have detected one hack lately that has been appearing. We're working on it. All the hackers that are going to be discovered and confirmed that they are using this hack are going to end up in jail, where they're not going to be able to harm your PvP experience.
Nice. Stalin, again, is asking...
Yeah, we have a fan called Stalin.
Are there any expectation for changes in Shadowgun Legends PvP after the launch of Shadowgun War Games?
There will be plenty of changes with launch of Shadowgun War Games and Shadowgun Legends. We're not really reveal much because it's going to be very complex, but you can expect awesome changes in PvP in Shadowgun Legends even before the launch of Shadowgun War Games. Maybe new game modes, maybe, you know, something like that.
Okay, Jerome Anton, I hope I read it right. When will be the MFG helmet available for the purchase in Shadowgun Legends?
Never. This is
Never.
going to be this helmet is going to be acquirable only through some specific things that you're going to do, like winning certain contests that we're going to announce here on the stream.
True. Ian Wesley asking, how many new dungeons can we expect in Shadowgun Legends?
Well, of course, if you're asking in general, there will be new dungeons, but in the like short term, we're talking about focusing on the new Gold Arena, which is going to get its own unique environment. So that's what we're working on right now, and it's going to be ridiculously difficult to beat, and you know, even more pricey rewards.
Okay, Alex Lewis asking when the Planet 4 will be open in Legends.
So it's one of the upcoming updates. It's not update 0.7, so probably 0.8 or 9.
Alright, and when the new areas will be in Legends?
That is in update 0.0. Yeah.
So, okay, it's in upcoming big one. Okay, Michael Shane asking, whatever happened to Switch release? That we already said is gonna be in 2019.
Just briefly on that, when we announced it, we said that the porting of the game took only 2 days, but that means porting of the level, making it work on 60 FPS, but there's shit ton of work in terms of this social part in the hub and so on, so networking and such. That's going to take a lot of time, so 2019 we're going to update you on that.
Laurentio asking if there is any news on Pedro Dorado.
It is coming this Friday. We're launching another PvP event. It's going to last for 2 weeks. After that, we are going to never stop with with the events. So Pedro Dorado is one of them. It's probably the MADFINGER favorite, I think.
Yep.
So yeah,
that's it for the questions.
We're going to have more questions from the chat. Honza, can you give us the chat thingy?
Nope.
Oh, on the ground.
On the ground. Okay.
On the ground, thank you. Okay. Yeah, can you make it work?
Maybe. Where is it?
Anyway, in the meantime, while we make this work, we're going to show you a brief video from our appearance at Gamescom. We're going to introduce you the guys, and we're going to invite them to join us on the stream. So
Can do it right
can you play the video, Honza? You forgot about it. So we're just going to smile into the camera for half a minute.
Too creepy smile.
Not awkward at all. Honza, come on. You got it. Okay, so let's see the video.
Yeah.
Just hit one at least.
Yeah, any video will work.
Any video will do.
No, it has to be...
Another minute of smiling. It's on? Not yet.
We should turn.
I
Can you
should
turn the
check
camera
the
on?
question.
Cisco looking to pick some players off of the glass cannons.
Come in, they're all grouped up. The damage is going to be done. Switchwork explodes. Look at that. 2 players go down.
No one's on that flag. It's in, ladies and gentlemen, with ESA are your champions here.
All jump boys. Team Nitro. ESA.
Okay, and we're back. So welcome, guys.
Hello,
and
Hey.
Hi, welcome.
once again, massive congratulations on the success.
Thank you. Thanks.
We're going to have questions from the community. Feel free right now to ask in the Twitch and YouTube chat whatever you want to know from these guys. Maybe how to get into esports and so on. But I will start by asking, how was it? What were like? How did you enjoy the event?
It was really exciting. Like I felt the esport coming out of this new game, and it was dynamic. And if we talk about the event, it was something unbelievable. I've never been to such big event before, and for me personally,
Has any of you actually been to
I've
Gamescom?
I've been a couple times to Katowice, but never as a player. And I feel like that being at such an event as a player is completely different level. Like you feel that you have some fans actually.
Invites to the
because
parties,
whenever I was at Katowice, like I had to write about stuff and such, and being there as a player to just enjoy the atmosphere of it, it was amazing.
Okay. Well, actually, also before we continue, I would like maybe to introduce you not as like you know, guys, because you are like super cool dudes, but also about because people know you from your roles. So so maybe Mara, can you start and like because you're the team captain?
Yeah.
Can you?
Actually, I'm not the team captain. Team captain's Lacard.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
What?
Okay. I think
he's
we
the
agreed
MVP.
on him. He shot the calls when we were playing the game.
Oh,
you know?
cool.
It's
That was actually him, but
So who the
everyone
fuck
is the captain.
everyone is a captain.
Okay, so this is how you become the most successful team. Complete chaos.
You know, it's based on communication.
Oh, right. Okay, so you, Lepidlo.
Yeah, Lepidlo.
Lepidlo, how they call you.
Yeah.
In Czech that means,
It means
glue.
It means glue. It means glue in English.
Why glue? Are you sniffing it, or part of your preparation for the tournament?
No. It's I don't know. The nickname pretty much sticked into me
Oh,
somehow.
Pun intended.
Yeah, unintended. I guess it's because I can glue people together and do stuff together. So I guess.
Alright.
That's the right reason.
Okay, so you play as tank, right?
Yeah, I'm the tank guy.
Okay, we have a sniper here.
Yep, I was the team sniper. My nickname was Iconic, and it's been with me like for as long as I can remember.
And what does it mean in English?
There's no meaning at all.
Okay.
Really.
When I'm just briefly to say when we were putting together the best plays of everything, usually it was your stuff, you know, the headshots and so on. So very impressive.
Yeah, it was.
I'm sure that we're going to have many challengers today. Lockhart.
Yes,
Your role is support.
exactly.
The flag carrier, the team carrier, the team captain, sort of, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. How did you pick the support?
Actually, like I've never really played support. I was usually the tank guy, but lately I was not only in Shadowgun, but really in other games. I was trying the support role, and in Shadowgun War Games.
Shadowgun
War Games. I'm sorry.
It's a new release from MADFINGER.
Yeah.
So much.
But it really felt amazing because usually when you play support, you are the type of guy that's like in the back. You are trying to heal everyone, and you are not really in part of the action. In war games, you are at the front line.
Yeah.
You have to be in the front line. You have to revive your teammates. You have to call And I'm gonna destroy this thing. You have to revive, you have to shoot, you have to flag carrier, because in my opinion the support is the best character for flag to be picked up.
Okay. Maybe some cool tips for you guys?
Maybe.
Basic mechanics.
And that's pretty much it.
Okay. And you?
And me.
Runner?
Yeah, exactly, runner.
Okay.
Do you know how to pronounce my nickname?
No,
because
I'm not.
that was
I'm not
the deal
even
with
I'm
the
not.
commentator guys.
So how is it correctly
It's
pronounced?
correctly pronounced Cieshi.
Cieshi.
Cieshi, yeah. It's
Yeah,
like,
everybody remember
it's
that
like,
if you ever want to stream anything in the war games, you know, you need to use Cieshi's mechanics for a
yeah,
runner.
exactly. And I was the runner for
Okay.
ESA
And how
team.
they were pronouncing it?
They were pronouncing it Kiezi
Cieshi.
and Kietzi.
Alright.
They were like switching in between those two nicknames.
I was like Lepido.
Yeah.
Oh, Lepido. Okay. Alright. We can of course talk more and more, but while we do that, I'm going to be interviewing you while you guys play. And you're not going to be playing war games this time, which is an entirely different animal, more strategic, more slow. This time you're going to play against our community, who has had some of them even almost a year of experience in Shadowgun Legends, and it's much faster, more mayhem. So be prepared for experiencing maybe ass-kicking, actually. But from what I know, your best feature is teamwork.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll see. So I will ask you to join into the game. Maybe when there's quiet moments, I will be asking you some of the questions from the community, and we can talk more about Gamescom and about what actually ESA is and is doing and trying to achieve.
Yeah, great.
Yep. Cool. So let's queue into the as a
We are
squad.
queued in.
Okay.
Yep, we're ready.
Let's go, guys.
Alright, actually I should mention that if you manage to defeat these guys, you're going to get something special for us, from us. Honza doesn't know, but he should, because he's going to be giving it to you. Alright. Okay, guys, in the chat, now is your chance to ask how...
I actually feel that disconnected us.
No.
Because there's just 2 out of 8 queued.
So invite yourself into the...
I'm not good.
You have to reinvite
That's why
the team,
he's
I
the
guess.
captain.
White Flower is asking if they're actually going to be playing with you guys. Yes, you can right now join the PvP, and if you're lucky, you're going to be connected with us or against us. Rather. Okay. Maxim Kostenko is asking about porting, which... Do you have any news on the porting of Shadowgun Legends to Nintendo Switch?
Yeah, surely. Why the thing?
I could probably leave, you know. Can you take over?
No problem.
Okay, so 2019. Yes, it's not as easy as it sounds. Yes, this is Johnny is saying in the chat, and he's very right. This is just for fun, so don't take this match super seriously. It doesn't actually mean that you guys are, you know. What?
Okay, maybe let's...
What server?
Leave it like that.
Yeah, let's leave it like that. So we're actually playing on European servers. So if you want to join us, jump into European servers, and people are 4 big noobs.
4 big noobs, guys.
4 big
Then
noobs.
I'm waiting for you.
Should be fun.
I'll show you who the noob is. What was his name?
I think it was the
Vijay.
most
Vijay
famous-
Gupta.
Vijay
I will
Gupta.
show you.
Vijay Gupta.
I'm hyped to see you in the game.
Oh, strong words already. Okay, so can you tell us a bit more about like how it felt like when you were first there, came to the stage, and were sat down, and like everything, the crowd started cheering, the caster started to say your names and so on. Because for you guys, it was the first time, right?
I mean, like, I experienced like some tournaments, but it was usually in Hearthstone, and it's just like you face someone, you know, not like really playing against the, not against, but in front of a crowd. And I mean, it felt awesome. Like we were really talking about it, like how we have to keep calm and stuff, but it really
We
turned-
didn't.
it really turned out bad for us.
Yeah, because the agreement is Lockhart is a captain, and Ike is going to shoot the calls. And
You're playing,
whenever,
so
oh
we
my
are
god!
playing, guys.
And when we started to play, we were totally not it. Okay. Never seen this map before.
Yeah, me neither.
It's snowing!
You guys are pros.
Let's stick
I'm
it
sure
together.
you're going to.
One kill!
Nice.
One kill. Follow Lockhart. Follow Lockhart.
Yeah, let's go.
Behind us.
See, this is the teamwork I was talking
Left side, guys.
Somebody's killing me! Okay, I'm dead.
Okay, don't die. He's on a platform at the top of the platform. Okay.
This time, all of you can revive. Maybe I should have repeated the rules. All of you can revive, and you have limited number of revive.
Didn't know that.
Guys, we're losing. Let's go.
I'm hiding. I don't want to get killed.
That's usually my
Yeah, I got
strategy,
like 2
and it
kills
works.
before I glitched it down.
Nice.
What do I reload?
Yeah, it's
You.
It's really different.
For reload, yeah. If you hold down the icon of the weapon in the top right corner, you're going to reload.
Okay. Didn't know that.
somebody watching.
Thank you.
I think we are winning.
Okay.
You are winning.
Wow.
Yeah, we are.
And you don't know your way around the map.
No, I don't.
We're staying on one place, right?
could just-
They have no idea what we're doing.
I just saw you being confused.
Yeah, we have no idea how the map looks.
Like, I think I've been here like one time, but it was 1v1 and it pretty much like ended up us being at one place and just shooting each other.
Yeah. Like I said, this is more like you know, you have the Counter-Strike events. You guys know.
Yeah.
You know, you're pros. So Counter-Strike shooters, which are more tactical, more slow-paced, and then you have like the Quake Mayhem.
Yeah.
This is more the Quake-ish, while War Games are more of the Counter-Strike.
And we are also playing without the sound, so
That's
it makes a big difference.
And you know what's actually also a major disadvantage? They are playing while watching the stream.
Yeah,
That's true. So they know where
I
you
see
are.
what you did there.
They have a couple of seconds of delay, but still.
Okay.
Oh, guys, that was the first match. It was the warm-up. It was the warm-up.
The
you know.
warm-up, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
But what happened? You guys were in the lead.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
the-
were.
The communication.
You know,
broke
it's
down.
the
Yeah,
communication,
like-
it's
yeah,
the new
we were.
environment.
Oh.
We are used to play in front of a crowd, so
Yeah, no one is cheering here.
no one is cheering
so-
here.
Come on.
You just look at
Cheer.
Tom.
Yeah.
No,
no,
no, just with a smile.
the game. Well, I didn't even have my bazooka there, so it's like,
Oh.
I had no idea how to.
Okay. People
No
are
matter,
asking about
let's
the
go.
Trigger 3. Is it in development? Can you guys share?
I once programmed a snake on my computer.
Oh, thanks for being on the topic.
I'm just saying.
All right. You guys feel free to queue in for another one.
Step right up, step
Okay.
right up. Do we have a contender here?
People are saying if you got. Were you guys actually playing with auto fire or with the manual fire at the tournament? Because you were free to choose.
It was an auto fire.
For you, auto fire.
all of
Auto
us.
fire.
Yeah.
All of us auto fire.
Yeah, it's-
Well, except for
Yeah,
you,
but-
of course, for
yeah.
the sniping.
Yeah, mainly. The sniping was the main fun there.
Okay.
But
There are-
I had auto fire on my, like I would say, primary weapon, but it was kind of scary for me.
There are many situations you have to focus on.
Guys,
So-
let's go.
And at you know, shooting would be pretty confusing, I think,
So there's a thing
for a
which
fast-paced game.
because for us, Gamescom was quite a success. You guys, of course, helped. All the other teams helped as well. We did a couple of really tough days. Yes, he's like yes. So we impressed a couple of people. One of them being Asus and the ROG, and they maybe you heard about their new phone, the ROG phone.
Yeah.
So these guys have the phone where you have the like air triggers, where there are non-existent buttons on the top of the phone, but you can use it to aim and shoot. Yeah. So this is what we think is the future of shooters on the mobile phone.
Mobile game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Should be pretty interesting. Looking forward to try.
Okay. Paycard is asking, isn't that your brother, Lacard?
That's my girlfriend.
Girlfriend. Okay,
A pay card.
what about some memes from Gamescom or funny stories? I mean, we have stories.
We
some
have a
them
lot of
are not so
stories.
funny. I can start with my most embarrassing story, which was at Gamescom, because the Germans are very careful about what sort of content they show to the public.
Yeah.
You have to have a rating for everything, and our game has a rating of 16, and we were not allowed to invite younger people than 16 to play the game. And then I saw one of our crew members, taking a small girl to the thing to actually try it. And I'm like, no, you cannot do that! And then she turned and it was like a short person. Like a dwarf person.
Yeah, she was like,
it wasn't is that it's a short person basically,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
an adult
person.
woman.
Yeah, exactly.
And she's just like, what do you mean I can't play? And I'm like, I'm just going to fly away now.
Don't mind me.
Don't mind me.
I'm fading away.
It's not embarrassing at all.
No, not at all. No. And then of course there are some stories which we're not allowed to share because censorship and so on.
Yeah, of course.
These guys are actually pretty good.
Oh yeah, I told you, they have.
I think they have played the game before.
Yeah,
maybe.
They have 1 year of experience, guys.
Well, the funny story was that when we exit the stage after the play, after we won the game actually, there was nobody waiting for us. Everybody's waiting for a Team Nitro.
Yeah, for the
German YouTubers, right? And Martin,
Yeah,
Jeshi was like, God damn, where's my fans now?
You know, I walked out of the backstage and there was plenty of fans, and I was hyped from winning the event, and I was holding the cup, so I thought they're waiting for us. Like, for who else would they be waiting? Yeah. So I started cheering. Yeah, we won! And there was
The awkward silence.
silence.
The crickets.
They started to take photos with him because they realized maybe
Yeah,
somebody famous, right?
Yeah, exactly. I started cheering more and more, and then they came like
Really carefully approach him.
So you actually stole fans.
Yeah, I stole a fan base. I made my own.
Well, also one of the funny and scary stories was that when you guys were done with the tournament, there was a signing session for the German YouTubers, and we were promised that we would get a security guard.
Yeah.
And there was no security guard, so I became the security guard, being there and just like trying to like control 1,000 German little kids, you know, and how they're going to approach. And like, if one person had a knife or something, I wouldn't jump, you know, in front of him. I would probably take the knife and stab him as well. No, but that was a bit scary because, like, at a certain point, like, there were crowds pouring to the stage. Okay, another one, another beating.
Yeah,
because that was beating this last.
Yeah,
one.
that was.
Yeah, we were having a conversation.
Yeah, we're playing like.
Well, there's
he's not holding a sniper rifle, right?
Yeah, because I don't have ammo for it.
Yeah.
From the start. Maybe that's why.
Boo! Alright, so you can maybe tell us what is the difference between playing this multiplayer and the Shadowgun War Games multiplayer?
Yes, it's really chaotic.
We are losing, it's not, you know, common for
And
us.
we are losing, that's a big difference.
Yes.
I mean, when you play the War Games, it's really tactical, like, before the tournament, we actually like decided like, okay, me and Lapidlo are going to always take the left side.
The highway. We call it the highway.
We call it the highway. I hope it becomes like the official name of the part of the map. But we actually like had the setup that we will be starting in, and pretty much we always had to like talk because because when the respawn timers became like 40 seconds.
Let him play.
Let him play alone, okay.
Okay.
So play alone.
I'm playing 1 against 3.
Oh, Scotty. Go on, get off. So this is only the team captain is playing?
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay.
Team captain.
Okay, so prove yourself.
I'm gonna get beat up.
But you were saying, yeah, it's more tactical, more
It's more tactical, and I think the big difference makes the respawn timers. That's
Yes.
one of the biggest difference that you have to take care of, because whenever there's a respawn of like 30 seconds, it's pretty much like always take a flag, capture it with no problem.
Also, I think that it's important to mention that you don't regenerate all of your health like you do in Legends. In War Games, you regenerate only up to 40 health points,
Yes.
no matter what class you are. So you have to be really careful with your lives. So that's why like the constant, covering fires and so on, and like reviving is becoming essential. Also the support role and his
exactly, the reviving was crucial. I saw one moment that was really like crucial because we were pushing the highway, and at a certain point I think Keshi was killed there, and when I revived him it was basically it was basically 3 against 1, which basically ended up in us taking the flag and capturing it. So I think that the reviving will become a big part of support role, because you have to be there. You can revive teammate only like for I think 10 seconds, so you have to be in front line to actually do something.
Okay. What I think is important to mention, also part of defense of your poor playing today, is this is an entirely different game. The fact that it is using Shadowgun Legends graphical assets right now, like the weapons and the character armors and so on, is just purely cosmetic. All the settings and so on, everything is different. The control scheme is very similar, but still slightly different, with different buttons as well. The skills behave slightly differently and so on. So you guys are actually playing a completely different game.
Yeah, actually one of the big differences was that I think it's support and tank. They have passive bazooka resistance.
Yes.
So whenever like we were taking a corner or something, we were not afraid to take the corner. Because usually when you are holding the corner, you are holding a bazooka, and it's basically one shot if you caught someone.
Yeah.
So this was a big part of the difference, that we actually knew that there are some passive abilities that we can use, and
I didn't know that.
it was in the patch notes.
Okay, I didn't read that.
All right.
I only knew that we have tons of health that give us the advantage to charge into the situations that are not completely comfortable. Like I'm not really used to this type of gameplay,
Can you tell us what has it been like after Gamescom, when you came home and
people started to recognizing us on the streets, and everybody wanted to
I thought so. Yeah, you're welcome.
When we came back to Czech Republic, there was like 200 people waiting for us to get out of the bus.
Actually, I have a pretty funny story. When we came back from the stage, my phone start to ring, and I was like, okay, so maybe my girlfriend or my mom is actually texting me like, great job, and I pull out my phone and it was like, where are you, the legend, like you have to come back on mission. And it was the Shadowgun Legend. I was like, okay, so I just played War Games, so let me maybe like take a drink or something.
Back into the game.
Yep. Okay, once again, not so great. That's fine.
Everyone is afraid of me. Like I can't find someone.
Sure.
I mean, the biggest difference for me between War Games and Legends is that in War Games I had overview of whole situation. We could use tactics and stuff. Yeah. Right here, it's kind of a mayhem for me.
Yes, it is.
Just do chaos.
That is also we are aware, and it is by design, very chaotic, very fast-paced, and so on. But we are going to be introducing more and more game modes. Careful about Nitro. We are going to be introducing more and more game modes inside Shadowgun Legends. So some of them are going to be more tactical and slow-paced, while some of them are going to be more frantic and fast-paced like this. So every single person will be able to find their own favorite thing. Yeah. There's also a story about this guy. We didn't expect that he was going to survive, right? Like, because it's very fragile and so on. We used him at the booth, and when we came back during the night. It was 11 p.m. Remember, right?
Yeah.
And I went to the office, and these idiots who arrived like 2 hours before us or 5 hours before us or something, they put it behind the glass door here. In the shadows. So I just like came in, and there was this dude waiting for me there. I almost shit my pants. So thank you so much for that. That was great.
You're most welcome.
Okay. So what are we doing? Okay. Okay. So squad up. Let's have one more group game, and then I'm going to ask 4 games and you're going to try another game, a slightly older game, 1v1 duels. We do that every time on the stream. But Ankel, what about it? What?
Yeah.
It's not installed. Oh. Okay, now all of you, please focus because Honza is going to be on the camera. Oh no, he's scrolling.
He's scrolling. He's here.
Are you really so shy? You have a new haircut. Just appear.
Appear. Shazam!
So much effort for
Alright.
such...
Oh, Honza is still being mysterious. Okay, you guys, are you squatted up?
Yeah.
So feel free to queue for the next
I'm already
thing.
queued, but it's...
Where are you?
I'm looking for you.
My network. Oops.
Right again.
Okay, there's a good remark from Glenn MD who's saying we need to find a way to attract more people to the PvP. Thank you for that. It is true. We're going to do this Friday. That means tomorrow we're launching PvP Summer Madness Volume 2, and right after the week after it's going to be Volume 3. And what is special about this, you're going to get new gear for completing PvP matches. Not depending really on if you win or lose. Of course, the rewards are going to differ if you win or lose. Haircut reveal hype, they say.
Yeah, let's go.
You can just show the top of your head.
Yeah.
Hamza, people are asking for it. You have to give the people what they want.
Chat, you made it.
Yeah. Drag him there, they say.
Now let's go further.
They say show us the god. What have you been giving them that they call you god?
Saying to them all the
Giveaways.
Giveaways, that's true. That's your giveaway god. By the way, is there a giveaway today on the stream? Okay, so if you want some giveaway, some in-game goodies, go to Twitch. Twitch.tv/MADFINGER Games, and into the chat type in exclamation point giveaway. No. Exclamation mark giveaway.
Pojďme spolu. Všichni chodí spolu.
Okay. So good luck, guys.
Okay. Hey, put the lakartem. No, follow me. Follow me. Right side?
People are
Okay, right side.
losing their shit. Oh my fucking god.
Zleva. Zledu.
Zara. I started opening the crate instead of firing.
Okay. Maybe
I mean, the loot is always the most important thing, right?
Yeah, get the loot, you will respawn.
Okay, I'm just going to step away and let you communicate.
Yeah, because this is serious, man.
Yeah, it's going to be serious.
Up the pet, guys, up the pet.
Well, wait.
It's down. Mike?
You are down.
Yeah, that sounds like communication from Gamescom.
Who's been in the corner right now? You should cover me.
Me. I had no ammo.
You died also. Yeah. Did you know if you tap the weapon, you will reload?
I was reloading.
You're playing against
Oh, yeah, of course.
the biggest badasses we have right now.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Not yet. It was a great game, guys. I enjoyed it.
We have some technical issues, I think.
Not the serious
I
one right
felt
now.
like ROG female at the tournament.
That was hard.
That was
Poor.
Alright, so good for them, not for you.
Good for them, yeah.
I got a kill. Hold on.
Congratulations, guys.
It's told us you did good. It's on the train.
Yeah, we put it there to make you feel better. Alright, so that has been it for Shadowgun Legends. Thank you very much for taking part in this.
Yeah. Thank you for the invitation.
And now, are we going to
talk for a bit?
And now we're going to talk for a bit. And Honza's back on his knees.
Come here. You're not coming.
This one?
You need this one?
What do you need?
Just,
Sneak peek.
All right. Okay, so I mean, you obviously need to work more on your Legends play.
Yeah.
But as far as War Games play, like I know it that you guys practiced very hard and like super difficult to beat actually. All right, so we have some questions. Maybe you want to answer them. What do you think about this haircut? 11 out of
11
10.
out of 10 haircut. I would say 5 out of 7.
Okay.
At least I didn't get the right
Sorry, don't take it personal.
Okay. What do we have? What?
Ula in the house. That's the guy. Bravo Hex. Yeah, I completely agree with you. I felt like playing against a hacker.
What's in the message? What's the giveaway, Honza? What are people actually entering giveaway for?
What do you want to?
What do you want?
Okay.
So what do you guys want in the giveaway?
Oops.
Let us know.
I would send a muffin.
This is a question for me, so I'll briefly answer. When will the massage parlor be opened? It's going to be part of the social focused update in 008, I think. 08 later this year. White Flower is saying thanks for playing ESA. Looking forward to some more games in the future.
Yeah, we are looking forward to play the game we can actually play.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to play War Games again.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually a good segue because we can say that Shadowgun War Games is going to be entering beta later this year. Of course, you guys are going to be invited as the current champions because you're going to be champions until you're going to be challenged by a challenger in the upcoming tournament.
Yeah.
Which we may tease already because we're looking at some tournaments in February, maybe.
February.
Yes. So
it's pretty close.
It's pretty close.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah. And
That's a good thing.
During the beta, you're going to have plenty of time to practice some more.
Yeah.
You guys, in the meantime, you can tell us what actually is Esports Student Association and like what games are you focused on? Because mobile games are not your primary focus; it's your secondary focus.
Yes, kind of. Yeah, actually, yeah, you said it. So, Esports Student Association has been created in order to create infrastructure for university leagues in the Czech Republic. Mm-hmm. We are currently working on a 0-0-0 league for next semester, which is going to be...
a lot of zeros.
It's
really a test one.
Yeah, we want to...
4-0.
I like the testing. Testing.
You gotta start somewhere.
Gotta start somewhere. And we are going to play a League of Legends in the first semester, and if the things are going okay, we want to create another leagues in another games.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a Counter-Strike Source. I mean Global Offensive. Sorry, I'm old person. Sorry.
This is the childhood.
Yeah, it's childhood. And if things are going really great, we are going to stick with Hearthstone also. So we want to launch 3 leagues in the next year, and we will see what's coming up next. The other aspect of our existence is offline tournaments and education. Offline tournaments, we want to do massive finales, playing games, beat people, do the networking, do the tournaments and giveaways and stuff. And the other part of the offline tournaments is going to be the education aspect, which is we sense that as the academics, we are students and we also you are academics, right?
Careful.
Yeah, smart people, they say. We sense the importance of cybernetic security and nettalism, some kind of netiquette, that the internet is a big part of everyone's life these days, and we want to talk about these problems, and even the game development, like you are the MADFINGER guys. We met in a common circumstances. We want to make some kind of educational, jak se řekne, přednáška.
Lectures. You academic.
That's the academic.
Lectures. I was looking for the right word. Lectures about game developing and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So, part of the thing that you guys won was not only the cup, not only the medals, but also NVIDIA Shield. And we will be able to soon play on NVIDIA Shield. Have you guys tested it already?
I've tested it. I played a lot of Shadowgun.
Oh, really?
That's maybe a thing that I'm not really used to, like controlling with my fingers.
Yeah, right.
I'm used to the gamepad.
you will be able to try Unkilled, which is our previous game. We call it minigun challenge. That means we play 1v1. If you guys defeat the person, he gets nothing, just a shame. If you guys, are defeated, these guys are getting a minigun which normally costs, I think, up to $50.
Wow!
So you can save MADFINGER a lot of money today. And also, I would like to announce we're going to do a proper announcement on our social media later today. But what we have is this really awesome thing to give away. Can you hold this, guys?
I want to touch it, at least.
So, what is it? It's all very appropriate. It's ESA pre-kissed. So the value even rises now. It's the ROG Strix Fusion 500, really cool piece of gear, prototype headphones, headset, everything. And the way you're going to win this is, Honza, you're going to do the post, right, today?
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to have to watch the tournament that these guys won, and in the comments underneath the tournament, which is going to be posted there, let us know what is your favorite moment from that tournament. You can do that easily by putting in like the timestamp and so on. So that is going to be the way how you're going to be able to win this. Winner gets this, and
the answer is Lepidlo.
Second and third place.
Mental training.
Yeah, can you actually explain that?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Yeah, of course.
Marek, explain the mental training.
Well, if I try to explain the situation in some sort of, holy way, holy way, yeah, right. Holy way. Yeah. It's actually not at all drinking a lot of beer. Oh. The mental training we did there at the MADFINGERs before arrival at the Gamescom.
I thought you were drinking milk.
Yeah, we were also drinking a milk. It was part of Coco Loco drink.
I would just say we are really close friends, and the mental training is just spending time together.
Okay, that actually sounded really weird.
No, I think no, come on, it's a real thing because we got a whiteboard and we were drawing stuff. We draw the map and we draw the roles and stuff. And
about that stuff, like I draw the map, and
that's why he's the captain.
When we came to the board, like it was 2 minutes, and after 2 minutes we completely break down and we started to fight about the highway, how we are gonna call the highway, and that discussion lasted for an hour.
Yeah. I went for a coffee, so
he left.
I left.
He left the room.
I went for a coffee, so
it's
I
a miracle.
didn't care.
Okay, guys. So, are we ready?
Apparently yes.
Apparently yes. Okay. Well, it's going to be shield then.
Yes.
Okay. Can you all?
Can you see it there?
Yeah. Can you set up room names?
9.
Yourself.
Do it myself, but I can't really.
I can borrow your glasses.
No, but like there's our picture where the keyboard is.
White Flower wants to party with these. I want to party with these guys. Then come to Czech Republic.
Yeah, come and join us.
And do some mental training.
And do some kind of mental training.
Something like that.
It may help you improve your game.
Where are you? Where is he from?
No idea.
Yeah.
Did you just assume?
You think White Flower is a she?
Did you just
assume?
There's
the
girls
gender?
on the internet. There are girls.
Hey, how do I confirm this?
Okay, on the right side.
I can't see it because there's shit
okay
on it.
You can see it.
Where is she from, Martin?
I have no idea.
Okay, so Lockhart, you have experience with this. So I'm going to try to walk you through it. There's just one opponent.
Let me put on the glasses.
Oh shit.
So I'll be
It's getting serious now.
It's serious.
There's the X button.
Wow!
And this
pretty good.
This is your trigger.
Okay.
and you'll figure out the rest. I'm sure. Nobody expects
3 miniguns for everyone.
Yeah, people want to do mental training with you.
Yeah. Everyone is welcome.
Yeah. Where in Czech Republic are we?
It's in Brno.
Brno City.
Anything to share about Brno?
Yeah, it's the greatest city ever made on the
It's
planet.
the best city
Ever made.
it's the best city for mental training, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a student city. It's a huge city, and there's a lot of opportunities. And it's pretty small city, nice city. That's something about our city.
I would say there's a lot of places for a good mental training.
Yep.
So.
So what you're seeing is the bug that was introduced yesterday. So first-hand look on the bugs that we did. So on Monday there's going to be a hotfix of this. It's annoying, right? Yeah.
I mean, I don't see anything.
You'll be fine.
Do you know that there's a much bigger screen on the
Okay,
right side?
I just realized that.
You were watching the
Yeah, I was
stream.
watching the stream.
That's why I took the glasses.
Yeah, I can see the improvement.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll switch to the stream again.
we should switch after a respawn.
Kill him.
You know, to make it challenging.
Yeah, that's a great
strategy.
Yeah, great suggestion.
Kill him.
I want to kill him.
That's how we won the tournament.
By killing people.
Yeah.
What's the power up? Okay.
Yeah,
Do
there was
it.
a power. And you can also, by hitting like these things, I think you can use your skills.
And you're telling me that now.
Yep.
Okay.
Now he
That
used
was the
this
skill.
Yeah.
No. Thanks.
Good job, man.
Thanks for telling me. Thanks for telling me now.
Yeah, that'll be $50, guys.
Why are
Do
you
you take
killing
cards?
him?
Do you take cards?
Is he hacking? That guy was just unkillable.
No, he's just better.
I would say that there is a probability that's true. He's better than us.
All right.
I would say it's.
We can have one more game, and then we're going to have to call it a day because it's almost the time. So I'm going to try to set it up.
I'm just wearing these for the design. I don't have.
Yeah, I don't have any.
I have no idea how this.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't even work. Right.
Yeah, it doesn't even show time.
It doesn't even show time.
Doesn't matter. Still looks fine.
It's my diabetes.
There's
paper.
just smiley face.
You ate too much sweets.
It just
like a
says-
tattoo, like
Okay.
It just
you
says
are good.
time.
Good job.
Who's a good guy?
Yeah, this is how you shoot, and this is how you use the skills.
Okay.
More than that, I cannot help you.
Okay.
I'm really shit at the game
Yeah.
as well. So I'm losing $50, and it's going from my paycheck every week on the stream.
Yeah, because it was your idea to do the giveaway.
I mean,
Best job ever.
usually I'm the one embarrassed on the stream, you know. So
You're enjoying the moment,
I'm
right?
really
So
enjoying.
that's
it.
why you didn't tell me about the power-ups.
I almost want to sit here, you know, just and watch you guys struggle.
Is
But
this
wait,
as
no,
close as you
I
get to
can
winning
see
the game?
Watch
Let's
this.
go.
Oh,
You can even sit on
No,
this.
no,
if
no.
you
I
want.
don't need to sit.
He's too good
I'm
for sitting.
better standing.
You're not playing. You don't
Yeah,
have to
yes.
smash the buttons.
There
You
it is.
are playing versus Mr.
Wow.
Smith from the hell.
And yeah.
Yeah, I had to try the controls.
He vuelto! El vuelto! Show yourself!
Oh, there it is. Was it?
El diablo.
El diablo!
Where is he?
¿Qué pasa?
¿Qué pasa? It's diabolic!
Wait, can I actually sprint with something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Invincible.
just used your skill.
Yeah, good thing.
I know.
Oh.
Shoot the ceiling, maybe it will fall on him.
This is not Battlefield, guys.
Ah, sorry.
Is it an 8? Why do I have the shotgun? Guys,
You
I
can
need to-
change. I
Yeah,
think you can
I'm
change.
trying to.
Get.
Oh, this is
Yeah!
What? Whoa.
You hit him though.
Well, you actually have a real weapon all the time.
Oh, to the right!
This
And
is
he's
the
gone.
duo.
He really is El Diablo.
Can I have one?
Just
After
one
death,
more
after death.
kill.
One more kill.
Yeah.
By
Your
the way-
kill or his kill?
Probably his kill.
Yeah.
These guys in Unkilled, they had slightly more time for preparation than the Legends guys as well.
Okay.
Okay, let's try
I think
it.
it's 2 years now.
Oh,
So
oh,
2
great.
years they've been practicing. 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah, 2
Kill
years.
him. The payload, go.
That's why he is not our captain.
I'm not good at giving calls.
You hit everything but him.
It felt like I'm hitting him.
Yeah. No.
I mean,
Come on, I didn't even respawn. Fuck you.
Oh, this is
whoa.
kid-friendly stream.
Family
Okay,
friendly content.
you try.
You have the sniper rifle.
Why
there.
do I? And take the
How
sniper
do I-
rifle.
how do
I
I-
think you will.
Just smash the buttons and eventually we'll get it. What is this sorcery?
What is this guy?
What is this sorcery?
It's diabolic guy. He's a
So-
we don't even give the last
Wait,
okay. He's a
You are welcome. We are gifting you the miniguns.
we needed a Constantine to do the job.
Okay, so next time with an exorcist as well. Guys, it's been a blast. Thank you very much for joining us today. We have one last thing. I think you can stay here for the rest of the thing because we're going to announce a couple of the winners of this week's, like, you know, super cool stuff. And I'm sure that when you guys are going to practice Legends a little bit more, we can invite you again. Yep.
Okay. Sounds great.
Cool.
Thank you.
Definitely,
very much.
we're going to come with you with War Games coming closer to the launch.
Yeah.
Yep.
Looking forward.
Great.
Cool. So this is going to be your first, I think, but you guys are going to be looking at memes and Shadowgun icons, fashion icons, and things like that. We do this for some reason.
You just watch.
No, we do this because like we love our community and they're quite creative. When
I was
Wow.
actually thinking about creating the meme again about the Gamescom.
Well,
But
feel free. You can win.
I don't know
stuff.
if it's like publicable.
Oh,
Many of those are not. So can
highlight
we
mental
see
training.
something? What we're supposed to. Oh, so fashion icon of the week. Somebody please read the name.
Sarah Rachion Kim Paredes. Sorry, I nearly hit it.
Almost.
Yeah,
Thanks for
almost.
trying.
So, good job. Well, we rarely have female characters, but this one it is pretty sick.
Did you just assume her gender?
You said it's pretty
stop.
sick.
It's time
Okay.
to stop.
You guys are getting me into so much trouble. I did assume the gender, yes. Okay, the meme of the week is, I think this week we actually have one of our MADFINGER Games artists who over the lunch break created a meme from Gamescom. So can we see it? No?
No, this
Okay, so this one. So this is how different superheroes see when playing Shadowgun Legends and War Games. Yep.
Oh, I like the Hulk one.
Yeah, it's pretty creative. It all started with the Spider-Man guy because this guy came to our booth and started playing War Games, and like, you know,
That's also good.
So it started with the Spider-Man, and then because people liked it over the lunch break, he did all these. And we have some actual winner of the meme of the week, which is
Patrick Robinson.
Patrick Robinson with his
The
I Hate
comment-
Mondays.
Comment to it is, don't forget when you are in it. Take a minute to get to know.
Okay. Should I repeat it, or can they hear you?
I think they can hear me.
Okay, so another glimpse into the mystery that is called Honza. One last thing? One last one?
One is from Paul
Paul Convoy.
Lymon.
Okay. Paul Lymon.
Another of his series is the guy who does all these super awesome memes.
Okay.
Sometimes it's about emotes.
All rejected emotes.
Yeah.
Alright. So good job, guys. Thank you very much. You guys made us laugh, which is going to earn you some tokens, I think. And the last thing we have is Shadowgun of the week. Every week we announce I'm going to let you guys announce the Shadowgun of this week. We can just read it.
Who is?
Wait,
I can do it.
We can do it.
I will do the voice.
Is Ian Westley.
Woo!
Congratulations!
Congratulations, Ian.
I was expecting something a little bit more epic from you.
Sir.
I will just add the reason why Ian became the Shadowgun of this week. This guy not only is active in our community on Facebook and so on, but he created his own Shadowgun Legends Instagram, where he posts like the coolest pictures from all over the internet about Shadowgun Legends. So good job, guys.
Nice.
Thank you very much. And I think that's about it. So last thing that we just want to say is that, briefly recap, Dead Trigger is getting an update in 3 weeks, most likely. Shadowgun Legends is getting an update in a week or so. Unkilled just got an update, is going to get a hotfix update on Monday, and then a major multiplayer update in October. And Shadowgun Dead Zone is also getting a technical update. So that's it.
Those
and
are
also
a lot of updates.
we have. I mean, we're super busy. Like, you guys saw that.
Yeah.
And the last thing is that you guys can still win this amazing thing. Can you put it on the whole screen? This Fusion Strix. No, ROG. Shit. ROG.
Signed by the
I
ESA
hate
team.
live streaming. You cannot do double takes. Okay, so you can win that by following the rules that are going to be announced later today on the Facebook. So, thank you, Lepidlo.
Thank you.
Are we going to do like
going
gangster
to
signs?
do the hands, yeah,
Oh no, I hate this.
You put the hand there. Sorry, but you have to continue with that.
Jeshi,
yeah, exactly.
Lacarte, and Inking. No, okay.
Inking.
Whatever. Thank you very much for being here with us. It was a blast, and hopefully we're going to be able to do this again.
Thank you very much.
And thank you guys for watching. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Tomasz, for standing there. It's totally not creepy at all. Alright, this was a very special stream. I hope you enjoyed it, and we're going to see you next week. Bye, guys, and stay mad.
See you guys.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Let's just repeat it. This was the last guy who came 1 hour and 10 minutes later than he should have. And he's the assault. So
Yeah, just on time. I assaulted the stream.
Yes, you assaulted the stream. But unfortunately, we don't have time for more assaults, and we're going to have to end it. So thank you very much for showing up late again.
Bye again.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.
See you.
Bye bye.